Hello, my friend. It's the Crypto Lunatic from the Lunar Café, telling you how to look for the next crypto that's going to pop. Now, I'm not the prophet. I'm not Nostradamus. I can't tell you for certain. But what I can do is take you on a little journey to show you what I look for at this stage in the market. And this is a resource to just show you how to start thinking for yourself because there's so many influencers. And if you get drawn into the narratives, you will lose money because most people do lose money in crypto. And this is the reality of it, my friends. So, with all of this in mind, and bearing in mind, this is not financial advice, this is just a bit of education for you. I'm going to take you on a little journey of discovery of to look at the market and what's going on at the moment. So this is coin market cap. Now, this is very basic research for you. And what I've got for you here, we have got the percentage gains of the year to date. And we've also got the gains. I want you specifically to look for the last 7 days. So what I'm looking for here is something that is suitably price suppressed that hasn't popped yet, but has got bullish momentum in the last week because we've had a drawback. So I expect most of this to be red for most of the cryptos. And Bitcoin is our litmus test. So anything below 20% is probably unpopped. Straight away, we see Ethereum has popped. It tells me this is a late entry. Anyone telling you to buy Ethereum, yes, you'll make a bit of money, but how much? It's already popped. XRP already popped. A lot of people got into this and they've been holding it from around about the 50 cents mark, already popped. Will it go up more? Yes, it will, but it's already popped once. BNB tells me it's above Bitcoin, so it's sort of popped. Solana, a better looking entry point. Now, some people did get into Solana in the cycle around about the $7 mark. So there's still some people sitting on serious profits here. But Solana has got more transactions and use than the rest of the blockchains put together. Solana, for me, represents the most solid, safest project outside of Bitcoin in this whole chart. So if you're looking for safety, Solana is probably your friend because we see, look, it's got the good combo. Bullish momentum in the last 7 days and way below Bitcoin in the year-to-date gains. So this is the first one that I'd be looking at. So let's keep going down. Already popped. Tron's already had a nice little run. Dogecoin. Now, this hasn't popped, but this is a meme coin. I don't necessarily think Doge is going to be a great bet. That's just my opinion. By all means, share your own. Cardano. Now, Cardano, I love the community. I love Charles Hodgkinson. I love all of that. But the fact is that the on-metric data does not stack up. It's got very little total value locked, very little use case. And not only that, but we're looking at still continued bearish momentum here. So I would say Cardano, probably not for me. Chainlink. Now, this has been sleeping. Now, I fancy Chainlink to make some bullish momentum soon, even though that's not green. I think Chainlink will go up. I think we can expect at least a 5x from here for Chainlink. That's my personal opinion. Hyperliquid already popped. Stellar, so-so. That will probably make money, but we're not seeing green here. Well, look, green on Bitcoin Cash, but that's already sort of above Bitcoin. Now, here's one, AVAX. Now, this is a big blockchain that had heavy VC backing, and this hasn't popped at all, and it is showing bullish momentum. So this is one that I would be looking at potentially. Now, it's only that I've done a bit of research. I'm going to tell you the total value locked to market cap is not as impressive as other chains, but that doesn't mean that this couldn't be a good entry point for Avalanche. It tells me it's worth looking into. And I'm going down here and I'm seeing things like Toncoin, but no, we've not got the bullish momentum. Let's look for bullish momentum. Kronos, possibly worth looking into. Are they? Definitely. This is a solid project and the market cap to total value locked is very solid. Arve, I think, is a good entry point here. I'm just going on this. These aren't deep level. I've done deep level research on some of them. OKB, this has just been listed on an exchange. And that tells me you've missed the boat on OKB. I would not be going anywhere near that right now. Now we go down. Now near protocol, I think this is massively undervalued. And although that's not green yet, I'd be looking at this regularly and seeing when this turns green. But I think this is probably a good entry point for near, but it doesn't crack the current criteria. It's not on it. Arbitrum, I've just done a video on Arbitrum, and I do think that this is a good entry point for that. I mean, look, we see some projects here going down and really price suppressed. I don't rate either of these two projects. I would stay well away from ICP and Pi myself. That's my own personal opinion. And Matic, this has been a strange one because the on-chain metrics haven't really done it. In the last bull market, this was a real star performer. And this probably will go up, but it's just not looking. It's looking very weak at the moment. But potentially for Pol, it could be a reasonable point. But it doesn't hit the criteria. Algorand does. Now, the on-chain metrics aren't that solid for Algorand, but this is a project that probably will go up, and it's hit the up-chain metrics. But here's the one that really looks interesting, and that's VeChain. Look, this has been massively price suppressed, and it's showing bullish momentum on all of them. So just to go back to Arbitrum, I want to show you here how to look. So this is the all. We go on the chart, we go all. And it doesn't look that great going from here to here. But then we want to zoom in to 1 month. And what we're looking for here is higher lows and higher highs. Now we see, look, even though there's a dip here, it's a higher low, a dip, a higher low, a dip, roughly the same. That's a higher low. So we've got bullish momentum on Arbitrum. And that's what I want you to look for. Now, if we go to VeChain, we're likely to see exactly the same thing here. Exactly the same thing. So this is what you're looking for. It's a momentum in the here and now. And some coins look as though they're ready to turn, or they're turning already. So again, let's go to all first on VeChain. Now, this doesn't look very inspiring. But then we zoom in the 1 month. Now, it's been a little bit choppy, but look lately, that's a big upturn here. And that's a higher low, higher low. This looks like it may be about to turn. And there's been people holding on to VeChain for ages, wondering if it will ever turn around. But there's another thing I want you to look at here. Now, here is DeFi Llama. And it's telling you, I've got here the total value locked and the volume. Now that's gone right down, look here. But look, as of this point here, the volume. So we've gone from total value locked 1.64 million. And then here, total value locked 5.76 million. And this has all happened. It's all happened this month so far. Suddenly, a big injection of total value locked. This is a significant spike, significant. And I'm looking at this and thinking, oh, that looks interesting. Let's look at VeChain price here. And what we see is a couple of things I like about VeChain. And the first one is that most of the supply is already out. 99.2 of the max supply is already circulating, which takes away any momentum or potential of further price suppression. We see it's massively down from its all-time high, but we also see it's comfortably up from its all-time low, which gives us that nice mix there. So I think that this looks interesting. Now, if we go back, we can keep going down. We see WorldCoin. Now, I don't like WorldCoin. I don't like what it represents. It may go up, but I wouldn't touch that with a barge pole. Render, again, it's all red. Story, that looks like it might be worth looking, but that's 100 already popped. Official Trump already popped. Bonk? No, it's not momentum. KuCoin? Yes. Well, that's round about the same as Bitcoin. So it's not a brilliant entry, but I'm looking for green here. Now, what I could do is go right to the very top here and just click on this. And what we can go down now and see which is the highest here compared to the lowest here. And that takes us to Morpho. Now, this is a project I've looked at, and I suggest that this would be one to look into because it's down 26% on the year to date, but it's showing very positive momentum right now. Now, that would be a place to look. Here, again, look, the second one, VeChain, which we've already looked at. The third one, BitTorrent, Arbitrum. Look at these, nice bullish momentum in the here and now, but nicely price suppressed. Lido DAO, a very solid project. Avalanche, heading in the right direction. So there you go, my friends. This is just an example. This is one single metric of stuff to look for. But it is looking for and learning how to get beyond the hype. Because a lot of people are going to be hyping a lot of coins, and they're probably paid for them if they've got them in their bag. What you want to do is learn to think for yourself. And each coin is like popcorn. They pop at different times. And if you want to be really good, if you really want to maximize your profits here, you wait till your coin pops. You take out the money that you put in, or wait till it 3x's and take half out, whatever it is. But don't be overly greedy. Don't be overly greedy because they all pop at different times. And if you want to know the likelihood of which ones to pop, these are the sort of metrics to look at. But this is just one single metric of all sorts of other stuff. And I would say you don't go into any of these without diving deeper than this. This is just a very cursory level research thing, just to show you some of the things to look for. Bullish momentum in the here and now in the last week, but suppression over time. Because there's people talking about things like XRP. They've already got massive profits. They're sitting on massive profits now. Solana, they're sitting on massive profits. It's a great project, Solana, but some people got in on this cycle at $7. It's nearly 200 now. XRP, there were people that were sitting on that at 50 cents. It's now nearly $3 per coin. So they've already got substantial profits. But things like VeChain, the people are sitting there, but they haven't got their profits yet. Will it go up? Well, I don't know. I'm not an oracle, but it looks impressive at the moment. So there you go, my friends. I'll be very interested to know what you're looking at and what you think is going to pop next. What do you think is going to pop next? But more importantly, why? Don't just tell me what you think is going to pop next. Tell me why. Give us something. Don't just throw stuff out there. I want you to show me that you know what you're looking for, and I want to learn from you as well. So there's an opportunity for you to educate people on this thread to say what you're looking for and why. And if there's some interesting projects there, I may do a deeper dive on them. So this is as much for me to find out what you guys are looking for and how I can help you. So share your comments, share your moonshots, share the ones that you think are going to pop imminently, and let us all learn from your comments. And if you've enjoyed this thread and you want more of the same, then please do subscribe to the channel. Keep it interactive and we keep it light. And if you want another video, find it there. And either way, stay lunatic, have fun, and make money with crypto.